Hello, my name is Dr. Leslie Clark. I'm the champion for the new Commonwealth Women Parliamentarians Alumni Initiative. And here with me today to present this Masterclass on mentoring is former Australian Senator Claire Moore.
Hello, welcome to our Masterclass.
The primary aim of the CWP Alumni Initiative is to support new and serving women MPs and help them to achieve their goals. To this end, it's proposed to enlist former women MPs as mentors and tap into their expertise and passion to help other women. But first, we'd like to tell you our own story about our politics and mentoring experiences. I was elected to the Queensland Parliament in 1989, and I served for 5 terms in a range of roles. Since retiring in 2006, I've worked as an international consultant on a range of projects to support women, both candidates and MPs, including mentoring. Claire, tell us about your experiences.
Well, Leslie, I was elected to the Federal Parliament in 2001, and that came after working in the trade union movement and also the Commonwealth Public Service. All those areas have had mentoring programs because they understand the need for women to work together. I was lucky enough to be Shadow Minister for Women at one stage and also International Development in the Pacific. So it's an area in which I care very deeply.
Yes, and we've worked together in these areas over many years.
In a couple of different countries.
Exactly,
yes.
That's right. Today we'd like to tell you more about the process of mentoring and how the Alumni Initiative will actually operate. You'll have the opportunity to consider the potential benefits to yourselves of participating in this exciting new program, either as a mentor or as a mentee. So let's get started. Mentoring is a supportive relationship between an experienced person in a particular field, that's the mentor, and a generally less experienced person called the mentee. The mentor listens and provides feedback and advice to help support the mentee to achieve their goals. Mentoring is fundamentally a two-way exchange based on mutual respect and trust. The Alumni Initiative will use mentoring for 2 main purposes. The first is professional development. Mentors will assist MPs to progress their parliamentary careers by providing suggestions, sharing diverse knowledge, introducing new resources and approaches, and provide access to expanded networks. The second is personal support. Mentoring is a professional friendship. Politics is a tough game, and mentors will listen with empathy, act as a sounding board, and provide encouragement and emotional support. But mentoring is not the same as training or coaching, which imparts specific content material in a more structured manner. Mentoring is always responsive to the needs of the mentee and has a stronger personal focus. Lifelong friendships often develop from a mentoring relationship. The Alumni Initiative will use experienced and successful former women MPs who have expressed an interest in becoming mentors. The mentees in the program will be both newly elected women MPs coming to grips with their new role and serving women MPs aspiring to higher level positions in Parliament or in their party.
The Alumni Initiative can support both professional and personal development of women MPs. Depending on your own professional and development goals, your mentor can provide suggestions on how to do the following. Better advocate and speak on policies about legislation that are important to you. Build alliances with other women MPs and community organisations. Work effectively in partnership with men in politics and the Parliament. Raise your profile in your constituency and in the Parliament, and campaign effectively so you can win your seat again. Your mentor can also support your professional development in other ways, such as posing challenging questions and strategies to help you resolving issues, providing suggestions that might help you with your parliamentary constituency and political party work, help you to achieve in those areas where you want to make a difference, connecting you to local and regional networks. As a professional friend, your mentor can also assist with strengthening your confidence by sharing experience and encouraging self-reflection, support you to develop the resilience needed in politics and public life, help you to reflect on and learn from both the good times and the bad, Suggest strategies for self-care and balancing work and family commitments and responsibilities.
So, Claire, I understand that you were mentored early on in your political career. So, would you like to explain to us who that was, how it happened, and what benefits you got from that?
Well, as you know, Leslie, when you first start, it is so confusing. There are so many pressures and you're really not sure what's going on most of the time. I was really lucky that I had a fabulous support in the venerable former Premier of Victoria, who took an interest and who gave me a sense of confidence and made me feel secure, made me feel as though there was nothing that I could do that was going to kill the Parliament. She was also really valuable in saying what resources were around that I could tap into. And I think, as we all know, the most important thing is on whom you can rely, on whom you can trust. And that was so important because that gave me the basis that then I could concentrate on doing my job.
Yes. Claire, you were just so fortunate. I just wish I'd had a mentor early on. I mean, back in 1989, there wasn't any mentoring programs.
I hadn't used the term.
I know. And so I think if I'd had a mentor, I might have understood parliamentary procedure better, and I might not have embarrassed myself by missing my very first division in the Parliament.
And we all know what that means.
Yes, indeed.
Yes.
Okay, so clearly there's, you've experienced those benefits,
Yes.
and they're very real to you and will be to other women.
I think
Yes,
so.
yes.
Yep.
Can you now imagine yourself being supported by a mentor? It may help to ask yourself these questions. Are there particular skills and knowledge that I want to improve? Am I willing to seek advice? Am I comfortable asking a mentor anything from the personal to the political? Am I prepared to keep all of our discussions confidential? Do I feel okay about sharing my experiences with a mentor and learning from her? Am I open to feedback? Now, if you answered yes to all or most of these questions, then you will most likely gain a lot from participating in the Alumni Initiative Mentoring Program.
What you do as a mentor will vary according to your experience and your skills, as well, of course, as your mentee's needs and goals. However, most likely you'll provide your mentee with support and advice on how to undertake some or all of the following tasks. Work more effectively in the Parliament, work more effectively in your political party, work more effectively in partnership with men in politics, advocate for the policies and legislation that you wish to develop or implement, become a more effective MP and deliver the services that constituents need. Balance work as a politician with other responsibilities, including family and community. Build strong alliances and networks and support other women. Develop greater self-confidence and run a strong campaign to get re-elected. Mentoring also provides professional development opportunities and personal satisfaction for mentors. It can enable you to do a range of things, such as gaining access to new information and fresh perspectives, strengthen your listening skills, reflect on your own goals and experiences, extend your networks, gain deep satisfaction from knowing that you're helping other women to achieve their goals.
Leslie, I know you've mentored many women over the years in many different ways. What are the personal gains that you've had out of these relationships?
Well, it is very satisfying, Claire, and I think sharing my knowledge and skills that I've developed over those many years in Parliament and in politics, and seeing women then gain self-confidence, gain the skills that they need to succeed in their own careers, it's really satisfying. But on the personal side of it, as we both know, politics is seriously tough. And so it's a roller coaster ride. And so to be able to support women when the tough times come and knowing that you're there for them and helping them to get through those with support and empathy, I think that is actually probably the key for me. What about you?
Much the same, because it's a really personal experience. I just enjoy the relationships you build and I get a buzz out of having the trust. I really do, where it means so much to me to have trust in people and to know that they can have that same sense in me. Makes me feel special and actually bonds that thing about women's communication too, the solidarity that women can have. I think it's particularly important, as you've said, when things are bad. And I remember hearing Amanda Vanstone saying that very much in her own personal experience, that it's easy when it's going well, you've got lots of friends. But when it's not going well, and that does happen, it's great to know that there are people who have your back and who care about you,
Indeed it is. So important. Claire. Can you now imagine yourself mentoring a woman MP? It may help to ask yourself the following questions. Am I excited by the opportunity to help other women progress their political careers? Have I experienced the benefits of having a mentor or being a mentor in the past? Do I have time and commitment needed to be a mentor? Am I interested and knowledgeable about the particular issues that impact on women in leadership, including in politics? Can I provide access to useful information, networks and community contacts? Can I listen, encourage and support and provide constructive feedback in a respectful manner? Am I prepared to respect the confidentiality of any discussions? And am I able to use humour to break tension in difficult situations? Always helpful. If you answered yes to all or most of these questions, then you definitely have the potential to be a great political mentor. The CPA Headquarters Secretariat will be compiling a database for each region of the former women MPs who have expressed an interest in becoming mentors. A database of potential mentors has already been completed for the Australia region, which is actually trialling the mentoring program. It's anticipated that the mentors and mentees will come from the same region of the Commonwealth. However, as you know, some regions are very large and diverse, so it's important that mentor and mentee both have an understanding of each other's language and culture. The request for a mentor will be made by women MPs through the CPA Regional Secretariat, and each MP will specify the skills and experience that they're seeking from a mentor. The Secretariat will then pass on this information to the CWP Regional Steering Committee, whose members will undertake the actual matching process based on their understanding and knowledge of both the mentees and the potential mentors.
There are 4 steps to achieving a successful mentoring relationship. Step 1. Establish your relationship. Spend quality time getting to know each other, share your experiences in politics and campaigning, the electorates represented, and your parliamentary service. Discuss why you have both wanted to participate in the CWP Alumni Initiative and what you hope to gain from it. Emphasise that all communication will remain confidential. A sense of trust is crucial to a positive mentoring experience. If possible, begin your relationship with a face-to-face meeting. Step 2. Agree on the goals and means of communication. Mentees should prepare some clear goals that could realistically be achieved within an agreed time frame. Goals can be revised if necessary as the mentoring continues. Mentees and mentors then discuss these goals to agree on which will be the priority goals for the mentoring relationship and what kind of support the mentor can best provide. Next, it's important to decide how often, when and what methods will be used to communicate during the mentoring relationship. Methods can be face-to-face, email, phone or social media platform, whatever works best. Finally, a written agreement should be completed and signed to confirm the commitment of both the mentor and mentee with respect to goals, frequency and method of communication, etc. An agreement form will be provided to the mentor and mentee to complete together following the matching process. Step 3. Developing the relationship. Recognise that mentoring relationships involve trust and take time to develop. Learn from each other. Mentoring is a partnership. Keep in regular contact as agreed. Prepare for each mentoring session. Mentees could create a list of topics you wish to talk about, including any specific questions. Email these to your mentor before the session so that she can also prepare. Keep a journal to record what you have learnt after each mentoring session. Develop an action plan based on your discussions. Mentees should try and listen to feedback and suggestions with an open mind. Mentors are critical friends who will sometimes challenge you with new ideas and encourage you to reconsider your decisions. Remember, all discussions must be confidential. Step 4, reflect and review. Regularly review your mentoring relationship together. Provide constructive feedback to each other about what aspects of the mentoring relationship are working well and what could be improved. One of the most important things about any mentoring program is that you should both enjoy the experience.
It's anticipated that the formal mentoring relationship will last for 12 months. After that time, mentors and mentees will review the relationship and its outcomes achieved. They may then continue an informal arrangement if they wish and enjoy a longer-term relationship. If there are challenges in the mentoring relationship or rematching is needed, then appropriate support will be provided for you. Both Claire and I have seen the great benefits that flows to both mentors and mentees who commit to a mentoring relationship.
Leslie, we know that the power of women supporting women can never be underestimated.
That is just so true. And we do hope that you will decide to participate in our alumni initiative and enjoy rewarding and mentoring experiences and lasting friendships. Thank you.